Welcome to another edition of Lawdog910. Now, I don't know how many of you tuned in to the presidential debate in June between Biden and Trump, but at the end of the day, I don't think it really matters because the networks report that only 51 million people tuned in to watch. Meanwhile, there's over 200 million registered voters. So the only people who watched are the ones that already have their minds made up. Now, the national polls still show Biden slightly ahead of Trump, but I don't trust these polls. I mean, remember, they totally blew it in 2016 when they said Hillary would win by a landslide. So I thought I would go out and do my own poll, and we're gonna call it Lawdog Man on the Street Political Poll, where I'm gonna go out and talk to random strangers and talk about the election and the issues. And to be fair and balanced, I'm going to talk to people on the west coast of the United States in California, and then I'm going to fly to Florida to talk to people on the East Coast. Now, this should be fun. We're going to start out on the west coast. Now, let's hit the street. All right, we're talking politics and the election today. Did you watch the presidential debate? That was a few days ago.
Yes, I did.
And what was your impression?
It was completely stupid.
Do you think there was a clear winner?
No, I did not.
What do you think the issues are coming up in this election?
Immigration and jobs, mostly.
Okay, fair enough. And who do you think is going to win?
I hope neither one of them.
Did you watch the presidential debate just a few days ago?
No, I really didn't. I didn't watch it. I didn't get to catch it.
And what do you think the issues are in this election coming up?
The economy, immigration, and then inflation.
And who do you think is going to win the election?
Me, honestly, I hope Trump.
Did you watch the presidential debate that was about a week ago?
No.
All right. And what do you think the issues are in this election?
Homelessness.
And
Taking care of the community.
and who do you think is going to win the election?
Trump, unfortunately.
Did you catch the debate about a week ago?
No, I missed that.
And what do you think the issues are in this election?
Oh, definitely the economy and immigration.
And who do you think is going to win?
I'm rooting for Trump. He'll fix the problems.
Did you, sir, see the recent presidential debate?
No, sir, I needed to see that.
And what do you think the issues are in this upcoming election?
Economy.
And who do you think is going to win?
Probably Trump.
Did you see the recent Trump and Biden presidential debate?
No.
And what do you think the important issues are for this election?
Immigration, inflation.
And who do you think is going to win?
I hope Trump, but I'm not sure.
Did you watch the recent presidential debate?
No.
And what do you think the issues are in this election?
Inflation and the immigration.
And who do you think is going to win?
Trump.
Sir, did you watch the recent presidential debate?
Yes, I did.
And who do you think won that debate?
I believe Biden did.
And what do you think the issues are coming up?
The world's economy and fixing homelessness.
And who do you think is going to win?
I think Biden's going to win.
Did you see the presidential debate a few weeks ago before Biden dropped out?
No, I missed it.
And what do you think the issues are in this upcoming election?
Economics and social standing and wages.
And who do you think is going to win if it's Harris and Trump?
I think it would be Trump.
Sir, did you watch the presidential debate a couple of weeks ago before Biden dropped out?
No.
What do you think the upcoming issues are in this election?
Homeless.
And if it is Harris, who do you think is going to win the election between Harris and Trump?
Trump.
All right, sir, did you watch the presidential debate a couple of weeks ago before Biden dropped out?
Nope.
And what do you think the issues are in the upcoming election?
Homelessness.
And who do you think is going to win the election if it is Harris and Trump?
Trump.
Did you watch the presidential debate a few weeks ago before Biden dropped out?
No, sir, I did not.
And what do you think the issues are in the upcoming election?
I think that there's too many to even count. We'll start with the homelessness. We'll start with the inflation. We'll start with the jobs. I mean, a little bit of everything, to be honest.
And if it is indeed Harris and Trump, who do you think will win the election?
I believe that Harris is going to win. Okay.
All right, sir, did you watch the presidential debate that happened a couple of weeks ago before Biden dropped out?
I did.
And what did you think?
I lasted 30 minutes. I thought it was a train wreck.
And what do you think the issues are coming up in this election?
If you've been to the grocery store or the gas station, you know what the issues are.
And if, in fact, Harris is the nominee, who do you think is going to win the election between her and Trump?
President Trump.
Did you watch the presidential debate a couple of weeks ago before President Biden dropped out?
Yes, I did.
What did you think of the debate?
It was a colossal fiasco, embarrassment. Yeah.
And what do you think the issues are coming up in this debate?
For me, it's the border, it's the economy, and it is the destruction of Title IX.
And if it is, in fact, Harris is the nominee, who do you think is going to win the election?
Trump.
Did you watch the presidential debate a few weeks ago?
I did. I watched it the following day.
And what was your opinion of the debate?
I did not think either one of them did very well.
And what do you think the important issues are coming up in this election?
Mostly the economy at this point. I think that's the hurdle both of them are going to have to face.
And if, in fact, it's Harris who gets the nomination, who do you think will win this election?
Pretty hands down Trump because of how things went with Kamala kind of taking over and the way it went.
All right, did you watch the presidential debate just a couple of weeks ago?
Yes, I did.
And what was your impression?
Well, I felt very sad when I saw that President Biden was not performing well.
And what do you think the issues are in this upcoming election?
Inflation, economy, immigration, maybe.
Okay, and who do you think is going to win if, in fact, Harris is the nominee against Trump?
I'm not sure. I would say Harris.
Sir, did you watch the presidential debate just a few weeks ago?
Yes, I did.
What was your impression?
Biden was a total wreck.
And what do you think the important issues are in this upcoming election?
Global stabilization, the economy, and immigration.
And if Harris is, in fact, the nominee against Trump, who's going to win?
For the sake of this country, Trump has to win.
And that's a wrap on Law Dog's Man on the Street political poll. And I have to tell you, I'm a bit surprised because the majority of these random people I spoke to, including the West Coast, supported Trump. And I have to tell you, there were a lot of people that didn't want to speak to me on camera, but off camera they told me they also supported Trump. Now, the national polls have these two neck and neck, but I have to tell you, the only accurate poll out there is Law Dogs. And I think Trump's going to pull this off because people are just, fed up with inflation. And they're
just standing up for my rights as a consumer. Aspirin, price? $3.40. Oh, please.
Now, if you don't support either one of these candidates, there is an alternative. Lawdog910 for president. because as of today, I'm throwing my name into the hat. And based on my worldwide YouTube international celebrity status, I'm predicting a landslide. All right, I need to conclude because I have an acceptance speech to write. I will see you after the election when I give my first address from the Oval Office. Don't forget to vote. This is Lawdog910, and see you on the next one.